Hello,
All
everybody.
right.
So welcome.
Oh, you're starting right now?
Yeah, why not? I mean, I don't have music to play, so I'm just going right into it. So,
But I thought it would be fun if we just sat here in awkward silence for a minute.
uh,
That was fun.
ah, you silly goose. So, hello, guys. So, as well, but audio folks can't. But
Holy
Rick
shit,
has
Duper Jr.
decided to quit the podcast for this episode. So Rick is not on. So you are left with us three schmucks. And so we figured it would be fun to come up with a show concentrated around some of the most hilariously, or I want to say controversial, maybe
No, just
stupid,
ridiculous.
conspiracy theories out there. So Dupe, you got some for us, don't you?
Yeah. I got a pretty good one, and this one, Greg might actually believe this one. So, Cabbage Patch Kid dolls were designed to resemble mutant babies created by the U.S. government radiation experiments, then distributed to the public to get people used to what children would look like after a nuclear war. What's the believability on this one?
100% accurate.
100%, like not even no doubt on that one.
No doubt.
No,
I
Nope.
love how you're giving percentages, because I'm going to go with like probably 82%.
82%.
Yes.
What is the 18% holding you back, Greg?
Because there's always that, you always got to give that percentage of a doubt.
There is no doubt.
That it's not real. I mean, nothing's ever 100%. Except for if it's Lee and his probabilities. So you got to leave some doubt, leave some realistic percentage, right? That's what smart people do anyway.
Okay, well, if I was being realistic, I'd say 99.98%. There's a 0.02% chance it's not real.
I don't believe it at all.
No? Why?
Do any of your children have or ever played with Cabbage Patch dolls?
Dude, none of our kids were born in the 1980s.
No.
Dude, they still have Cabbage Patch dolls, bro.
But nobody plays with them today.
Okay, so you should.
Do they still have them today?
Yeah,
Are you sure?
Not
sure. Well,
like
I don't
they
know.
used to
I don't
be.
got kids.
They'll
That's
have
it.
Oh, go ahead, Lee.
Oh, I was just saying I have 15 kids and they've never even asked for one, so I have no idea.
Yeah, there's so many better toys.
Dude,
than
right here,
Patch
Cabbage
doll.
Patch Kids classic doll, $59 on Amazon.
Classic doll, $59 on Amazon.
Yeah.
Doesn't that kind of lead credibility to this story then? The fact that we're not that worried about nuclear war now, and now they quit selling the doll. I would say that this has a high
Dude, they
probability.
still have a website. They sell the doll, dude.
Because
The
and
classic.
This is where
No,
the high
it's their actual
probability will
website.
come in.
But it's
It's
not a
if-
Walmart. I'm listening
if-
to you, dude.
If there's an increase in nuclear threat and then those Cabbage Patch dolls become popular again, 100% real.
Trying to get you used to that weird looking shit.
Yeah.
Those
All right,
fucking
'cause-
dolls are always fucking creepy too, man.
Well, get used to it.
Dude, they're all over Amazon, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
but he just explained why.
Yeah, that's the future of babies.
But you said you didn't believe it at all.
No, unless there's another threat. And then if they resurge during that threat, then 100% real.
Then you believe it?
Yeah. Yes.
I just-
100%.
Nope. 99.98. Let's get realistic. Remember,
I'm
Greg's
just gonna
on the
say,
show.
Americans are crazy during the Cold War, man. I mean, they were doing like nuclear drills in schools and shit, where people had to hide under their desk and everything, or people were buying
Yeah.
bomb shelters. So I can see,
I
see
love
people doing something silly like that.
I love how their shelter from a nuclear explosion was the same as an earthquake in California.
Well, and it won't even save you from an earthquake.
No.
All right. So I got another conspiracy. And this one is pretty solid. And the reasoning behind it is almost undisputable.
Wait, hold on.
Right.
Hold on before you get into that one. So, dude, the Cabbage Patch dolls, you're saying 0%?
I'm going to say 5%.
Okay.
5%. Delaware does not exist.
Okay.
And then here's the reasoning behind it.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the one that I read that I was laughing and I was like, I'm just gonna read this one on the podcast. The reasoning is, when was the last time you knew someone from Delaware?
That's the sole reason. Is
That's the whole
I've never
reasoning
met a
behind-
person from Delaware.
Have you?
I've
The
never met a
president says
person
he
from
is,
Delaware.
but that could just be a CIA operative, right?
But that would be operating on U.S. ground, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
So, if it doesn't exist, what is that land? What's that land called?
They don't. They just said you've never met anybody from there, so it doesn't exist.
Mm.
It doesn't
it's
really
just-
deep dive into it.
So like, so is it like WandaVision, where like if you try to go to the borders, like you just like get sucked into like a different, universe or whatever, or you hit it
Perhaps.
like a force field, like, you know,
I like that you've added to this theory.
you like that?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna say 0%. Lee?
Is 0% that
Mm,
Delaware exists, or
Oh, that conspiracy is 0% accurate.
0% accurate? I mean, I've
Yes.
never met anybody from Delaware.
So you're saying it's 100% then?
But fuck, I feel like people, you know what? People are scared to say they're from Delaware. They just tell you, "Oh, I'm from Georgetown," and you're like, "Okay, where the fuck is that?"
I have
No one
seen
knows.
I have seen Delaware licenses, driver's licenses, a lot at the bus
that
station.
doesn't
So
that
CIA ops.
talk to them.
Dude,
Mm,
we
Talk
already
to them.
explained it.
Yeah, ask them if they're actually from Delaware, and then you need like evidence.
If
beyond,
I have a
like,
Delaware
fake
driver's
ID.
license, that's the stupidest thing you can ask me. Are you from Delaware? Yes, I have a driver's license.
No,
See?
well, see, and you're right. That is the dumbest question, because the correct question is, does Delaware exist?
I'm gonna say no.
So, dude, how accurate is that theory to you?
0%. Delaware obviously doesn't exist. Michelle Obama was secretly a
I
man.
didn't even give you my percentage.
Oh, what was your percentage?
100% Delaware is fake.
Yeah, you're right. 2 against
100%.
1.
Wow, Lee is all about the extremes. I like it.
Dude, I'm looking at the outline of Delaware right now, or what is supposedly the outline of Delaware, right? It looks like the fucking mountain out of Moana.
Okay.
Like some
Nice.
fucking 3-year-old sat here and drew the outline of their mom one day, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, make that Delaware on Google Maps." Everyone will believe that. I'm telling
Okay.
you. You ever
All
met
right.
someone from Newark?
This one, this one might get us banned from the YouTubes.
Oh,
Michelle Obama was secretly a man, and their children are just actors.
What? Okay, so you got
Yeah,
two things going on right there.
There's actually 3 things there. There's 3 things there.
Okay.
I wonder if you can catch the third one.
there's 3 things there.
Yes.
Michelle Obama used to be a guy.
Right.
The
The kids
children
are
are
actors.
actors.
They would be actresses.
Are they
There's 3
on? Are they on strike right now?
That's why we haven't seen his daughters.
Yeah. Go and see if they're on strike right now. That's the only way we can prove this shit.
So this one is pending, huh?
Yeah. I need people to go line up at the SAG-AFTRA strikes.
Yeah.
SAG-AFTRA strikes, and see if you can
See
find the kids.
Sasha and
That's
Melania.
actually
Yeah.
a very good that's very good critical thinking you showed there.
Yeah,
Lee.
yeah.
Good
So
job,
I'm
man.
gonna hold off.
So
this
no
one.
percentage on this one. We're gonna
None, not yet.
this one we're gonna debunk with like actual.
Yes, we're gonna
facts.
actually look into this one.
Yeah. Okay. And Greg.
So how do so Lee answered the one part, right?
Yeah.
So but Lee, what about Michelle Obama being a man?
Oh, she's always been a man. I'm not worried.
Dude.
Oh my god.
So what's interesting about the Michelle Obama like is a man theory is that like nobody can provide like a picture of her pregnant. Like, why would the Obamas not just like appease the crowd and just like, all right, here's a damn picture, right? Like,
For the same
and now
reason.
now they've waited until the deep fake state where now everybody's just like, oh, that's AI generated.
Yeah, it's AI generated, blah, 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 blah. But see, remember people also wanted his birth certificates and all that too?
Yeah, the birther thing, yeah.
Well,
Everything around them is weird.
Can people who are super vegan get pregnant?
Or is she super vegan?
Yeah, isn't she?
I
She had
know
like that whole vegetable thing, right? Like eat your beets and shit like that.
Yeah, but that was just to get kids to do it, right? I
I
don't know
thought
if
she was super vegan though.
I have no idea. Maybe.
I don't know, man. When you're super vegan, that's like Natalie Portman level right there. Like you just descend to a higher plane. I mean, who knows? Like maybe she is pregnant and just doesn't show it or did show it or whatever.
No, maybe they just don't care to
but-
show anybody at all. I mean, it's their life, not ours.
So
What
how
did you guys hear? Okay, so here.
No, but no, to answer your question, all of that, probably 0%.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay, so
Oh, is there more to it?
well, I'm gonna add to the conspiracy because this is breaking news in the world right now. According to the New York Post, Barack Obama told an ex back in 1982, I believe it was 1982, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination.
So
Yeah.
Men or
So-
man?
Well, it says men daily.
Because
Um,
it would have held
and
more weight
this-
if it said I make love to a man.
But this is in
Every
19.
night.
Yeah, it wasn't in 1982, and it was in a letter that he wrote to a girlfriend at the time.
but why would you
when did
write
they
a
get-
letter to someone and say,
Yeah.
I, in my mind, make love to men every day? What?
Oh, yeah.
In regard to homosexuality, and I quote, I must say that I believe this is an attempt to remove oneself from the present, a refusal perhaps to perpetrate the endless farce of earthly life. You see, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination. Obama wrote in 21.
Hmm.
I want to see, like, do you think the letter was like, I make love to men daily? And it is like scratched out and then maybe rewritten, like scratched out and then like comma, comma, comma. But in my imagination.
My mind is androgynous to a great extent, and I hope, and I again quote, and I hope to make it more so until I can think in terms of people, not women as opposed to men. But in returning to the body, I see that I have been made a man, and physically in life, I choose to accept that.
So what the fuck do they do in Kenya, huh?
If that letter's real. Oh, Jesus.
It's just feeding right into the experience.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
Couldn't
forgot
help
about
it.
the Kenya thing, man.
Okay,
I
so
don't believe the
does
Obama
this-
conspiracies.
Well,
dude,
does
my
this love
mind
letter-
works better when you only give me one theory, not one
Well, okay,
theory
no,
with
no,
like
but-
5 outcomes.
Yeah, right. Like that one was, and I almost feel like they added in the child actor thing just to throw us off for Michelle Obama being a man. Right? They're like, so we combine these two, it makes this fact check wrong, right? But if you just take the first part, is that true? And now we have this added context, breaking news from just today about Obama writing these letters to his girlfriend in 1982. I don't know. It just kind of adds credence to it.
Hmm.
What's the likelihood Michelle Obama's a man?
0.
Like Lee, there's a lot of numbers, like 1 through 99, that you can also use.
0.
Um,
No, it's either 0 or 100. I either believe this shit or I don't. There's no in between.
So Lee, you're a 0 in all 3 cases.
Yeah, but you can prove me wrong
Okay.
on all of them, right?
And you will be 100%.
Yes, if you go to the SAG after strikes and you find them there, right? And you can confirm.
well,
that they
if
are
Michelle Obama's at the
actresses.
SAG after strike, how does that prove that she's a man?
No, the kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're
that-
just, if any one of those theories is true, you're saying everything is true.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay, interesting.
Because if the kids are actresses, right, then they were
Yeah.
never born by her. And if they were never born by her, then it's because she might not have had a womb. And if she didn't have a womb, then maybe she was a man. And that would mean the letter was real because then he hooked up with a man.
Mm,
See? Full circle.
okay. I like it. And
But we
I don't
need
have
someone to
anything
go
to
to strike.
add, so I'm ready to move on from that one. I mean,
Oh,
I think
no,
we
wait,
covered
wait.
that one.
So do you believe this or no?
um,
You're afraid to say.
I'm gonna go down the route that Lee did because that is a fucking good. Like, see if they're at SAG after and take it from there. I mean, how else can you debunk something by going to the source?
Yeah.
Okay, that's solid.
That's good. I mean, you can't tell me that's not a solid fucking answer, dude.
Solid
Oh,
plan.
it's solid. And I'm gonna go out and just say that there's a 0% chance of this ever being true.
Unless
Well, no, there's no unless.
you find them at the SAG after
No.
strikes.
I mean, just the last episode I talked about the restricted service coming out. not
Oh
visiting
yeah.
me.
See, he's a scaredy cat now. He called me the
Um,
scaredy cat. He's a scaredy
oh.
cat.
Yeah.
Okay,
th-
all right.
there's not a dead body that was found, and so there's a lot of no 0% not
So
true.
we're all saying 0% then.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
100%,
What the
and
fuck?
it's 0%.
Right, right,
I-
wrong, right.
So this one might be even more controversial.
Oh, okay.
All right. Dinosaurs helped in the building of the pyramids.
Oh, that's absolutely 100% true.
You didn't even wait. You didn't
They
even
had
wait.
to
Dude,
They had to. Have.
Okay.
dude, the minute you said that, I said, dude, there is no other explanation than doing it. I mean, like, because how else would you explain like the Egyptian gods on hieroglyphics being like half, human, half animal, and stuff like
Well,
that than
that's-
the dinosaurs, right?
Aliens.
Oh yeah, aliens too.
Yeah.
But dinosaurs came from the aliens.
Yes.
Yes.
No, you know what they did? The aliens came, helped them wrangle up the dinosaurs, and showed them how to build the pyramids with the dinosaurs.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say herded them up like Noah's Ark and took them away.
Or that.
That's a good theory.
Telling you.
Yeah.
That kind of makes dinosaurs less scary, doesn't it?
No.
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 We couldn't wrangle them. The aliens had to come do it for us.
All right. So I searched this on the internet, and very quickly ChatGPT responded. Like, I don't even have this app on my phone. This is the first time I've ever had AI speak to me, and it spoke to me on this one. Like, I just copy and pasted it, looked it up in Google, and then ChatGPT had something to say about it. And they said there's no scientific evidence to support the idea that dinosaurs built pyramids with the help of aliens. The pyramids were built by ancient Egyptians thousands of years ago, and there's no evidence. This sounds like my apology letter last week.
Pyramids were built by Jews.
And there is no evidence of any kind of advanced technology or extraterrestrial. And what? They even fed it to Yearsley or extraterrestrial involvement. The idea of dinosaurs and aliens building pyramids is a common conspiracy theory,
Wow.
but is not supported by any credible evidence. ChatGPT was listening to this podcast and made damn sure that it said this was not real, which now makes me believe that this is 100% real.
100%.
100%.
But is Chat GPT really real?
But it's real because it just spoke to me, man.
It could be just your imagination.
Oh man, that was kind of creepy.
Hey, Greg, how big is that straw you're grasping at right now?
I don't know. You know me. I mean,
is it wide? Is it long?
I have nothing, bro. You impressed me with SAG after it, dude. I can't come back from that ever. I could come up with like a college thesis right now, and it still won't be as good as that, dude.
Of course it would.
Nah.
Here's one that I cannot find any evidence on, and like it's not even on the internet. So that makes me feel. Oh wait. Okay, so the theory is that the moon does not exist.
And what is the supporting argument?
Well, but I suspect the moon is simply fake. As you will see the paragraphs below, moon. All right, you guys cover talk about this for a minute. I'll feed you guys in.
I mean,
So
if the moon isn't real.
Oh, go ahead.
What?
No, go ahead. You're batting 1,000. You go for it.
If the moon isn't real, right? Then they would tie directly into the fake moon landing. And everything Buzz Aldrin says is not him being crazy.
Buzz Aldrin's an old man now, though.
What does he say?
But he's been saying it for a long time.
I like how we don't have our NASA correspondent Rick on this one. So where to go with this one? So here's the thing, right? People have been talking about the moon since the very beginning of human civilization. So it's kind of hard to say that it's not real when people have been drawing it and studying it and all that stuff.
I mean,
since
I
the
could draw
beginning
it
of
right
human
now.
civilization.
Real.
Huh?
I could draw you in a dinosaur suit and put a fucking tail hanging out of your head. And doesn't mean that it's real.
Okay, so this one.
But what were they seeing then if it's not real? That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing though, is like there was even an interview that Buzz Aldrin did, right? Where who was it with?
So you're talking
Conan
about two different
O'Brien,
things.
I think.
You're talking about the moon landing, right? Meaning landing on the moon, meaning the moon is real, just the landing's not. This is saying that the moon.
I'm saying that the fake moon landing would tie directly into this theory if the moon were not real. Then,
I don't see.
Then,
okay.
In essence, the moon landing would have been faked because the moon is not there.
Okay, I could see that.
Yes.
But
what do you mean you could see it? If the moon's not there, then they faked the moon landing, right?
Every night when you go look up in the sky, right, when the moon is out in the sky, what are we actually looking at then if it's not real?
Obama.
It's just Obama's face.
I cannot get any credible evidence to back this one up.
So
not even a good theory.
It's because it's stupid. Buzz Aldrin has literally been on interviews, right? And they're like, "Well, we watched you land on the moon." He's like, "No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't watch me land on the moon. You heard it." and you saw artwork that depicted us landing on the moon. You never actually watched us land on the moon.
He said that.
Yes.
Why is that not on every front page news?
And then he talks, like there was a little girl who was asking him on live, like a live news coverage thing where he was talking to the reporter, right? The little girl was sitting there, and they went back and forth and had a little conversation. And the girl looks at him and goes, "If we've been to the moon before, how come we can't go back again?" And his answer was something along the lines of, "That's my question too." And how did he end it? Oh, I'd have to find it, because he ended that sentence to her basically saying, "We've never even been."
Mm-hmm.
And he constantly does that kind of stuff.
Mm. Do you think he's just a troll?
No.
Do you think he's just jaded that since he wasn't, if the moon landing was real and he wasn't the first one to land on the moon, that he's just been bitter this whole fucking time, and it's just, pissing everybody off? Because there's no better way to piss off the NASA community than to say that the moon landing wasn't real, right? Because that's their crowning achievement since their existence, right? So do you think he could be just that jaded since he wasn't in that number one spot, that he just wants to fuck with NASA until the day he dies?
Maybe.
Because I know he's been big on like asteroids and like hunting down asteroids and getting rid of them too.
You ready for this? So I'm trying to find some of his quotes, and all I'm getting, all 344,000 results, is some random news thing like PBS, Full Fact, Royal Museums of Greenwich, The Guardian, AP News, The Conversation, National Geographic.
Is this all fact checks? Is all telling you that it's real?
It's all fact checks telling me that no, Buzz Aldrin did not say the moon landing is fake.
Oh, see?
It's all fact checks.
Nice. Oh, so whoever created
why is that?
They tricked you, Lee.
Wait.
Because there's more than one clip.
Yeah, so Greg just fully bought into the media and what they said.
PolitiFact.
But you're saying you can't find an article or the video of him
because they censored it. They took that shit down.
Shit is censored all the time, dude.
Do you believe in aliens?
Not everything. There's hackers out there that fucking post like shit all the time that you can find.
This one would dismantle our entire history.
Buzz Aldrin never alleged moon landings were fake.
Is he still alive or no?
I think he is. Oh no.
He just died, didn't he?
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so what if he never said that, and this is just some the internet just fucking with his name? That'd be fucked up, wouldn't it?
Well, no, because there's actual video.
Yeah, there is video. I remember this, and it might be because Lee talked about this before, and so that might be where I remember it from. But yeah, I remember this being brought up before. So it's possible.
Hold on. You know what? Here's a better question. Was the moon landing televised?
It was televised.
Not according to him.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
It's all so quiet.
So anyway, I knew we were going to go off on a tangent on one of these.
Okay.
But wait, so the moon is not real. I'm saying 0%.
0%.
Okay.
Lee, what do you got?
0%.
Okay.
Oh, here's the next one. Okay. And get very excited, everybody. Monster energy drinks are made to promote Satan. Okay. So here's the evidence behind this one. I actually read this article because I was kind of questioning it, right? How is this possible? But apparently the M is the devil's pitchfork upside down. Right. So if you look at the logo, that kind of makes sense, right? That's pretty good. All right. And then apparently the M logo could appear to resemble 3 instances of the letter Vav, the Hebrew numeral for 6, interpreting the logo to mean 666. Okay. And then the last part was that the cross and the letter of the O of monsters. So we're familiar with that part of the logo. Okay, so there's a cross in the O, resembles a crucifix. And they say that when the can is held upside down when you're drinking it, the symbol is inverted. The person who first brought this claim up believes that an inverted crucifix is meant to symbolize Satanism. Bottoms up and the devil laughs, she says.
I could see some like stoners high as fuck drinking monster drinks, but whoa, bro, don't drink that Satan's drink, bro. Oh my god. You know, the cross is upside down, bro. You know, that's what it sounds like to me. But it's kind of like when you play, what was it, a Black Sabbath record backwards, and it was like, and people thought that was devil speak too. So, I'm gonna go with 25%. Why not?
25%.
Yeah.
Lee, what do you got? Any
If your name,
opinions?
if your name is Kyle, 100%.
What?
Outside of that, 0.
0%.
Yes,
Dude,
unless your name is Kyle.
I'm gonna give this one a solid 90%.
Oh,
I'm bought in on this one.
is it because the drink tastes like shit? Is that why? That's
Because,
horrible, dude.
but
When I
I
used to
don't
drink
know-
energy drinks, that was like my least favorite.
But it's
You never heard the Kyle thing?
no. What was the Kyle thing?
Like if you're like the dudes who would rage and like drink energy drinks and be all
Mhm.
fucking stupid and punch holes in walls, they were Kyles.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do. And they would drive their monster trucks and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So they'd have their big bro truck drinking their fucking devil's monster and they'd be going fucking crazy. So if your name's Kyle, 100%.
Dude, so that would mean Monster is like I think the hugest sponsor of the USC. So does that mean the USC is sponsored by Satan?
Well, so I don't think you. I think it's possible that it was just some people making a joke, right? I don't think that it's really like some satanic cult that made it. But I mean, it is called Monster, right? First off, it is called Monster, and then the symbolism on it is kind of questionable when you think
And
about
aren't
it.
like, because I watch like paranormal shows, it's like a guilty pleasure of mine. But like when people get scratch marks, it's always like 3 marks down the back. And that kind of looks like
Yeah,
a
right?
monster can. And isn't like the 3 marks like supposed to be the mocking of the Holy Trinity? I think
Oh, is
is
it?
what, so maybe.
Wow.
Wow, you
Okay.
just took a deep dive on that.
I
there,
know,
bud.
25%.
Are you going up in your percentage with that? Because you just added a lot of credence to it.
You know, I'm
You're
not
big.
changing it though.
You're
No.
bumping me. You're bumping me up to 30
Oh,
with your
always
argument.
got to one up me there, Lee, you fucking dick.
What'd you go up to? 25?
I stayed at 25. I said 25 originally.
For some reason, I thought you went up
Okay. Obama and Osama are the same person.
100%.
Dude, this list shits on Obama, doesn't it, man?
No.
I mean-
Dude,
Jeez.
it's
Uh,
solid.
no, they're
Obama
not the
territory.
same person, bro.
prove it.
You proved that monster is made by Satan.
I just did.
No?
No,
I'm not going to prove that. You're the one that convinced me.
so Lee is 100% in on this one. Gregory,
0.
0%.
Yes.
I
There's
forgot.
no,
what the
they're
question
not the
was.
same
Oh.
person, bro. Just because their names sound familiar
Not
doesn't
even a
mean they're the same
1%
person.
chance.
Huh?
1%. Come on, give me a 1%.
No, I'm going 0, bro. Wait, you've been giving zeros all night long. You're gonna shit on me for like the 1 or 2 0%
Yeah, because
that
this
I
one
have.
this one deserves at least 1%.
That's
They
zero.
never found Osama.
He's
Yeah, they
well,
dumped his body in the.
yeah,
in
they
the
dumped his
ocean.
body.
No, they didn't. It was like the moon landing. Fake.
See that does have some credibility. to
So
it, though, right?
all the like video clips and the photos that they have of Osama is really Obama in like a Mission Impossible mask. Like what what are they saying here?
No, he just had a giant beard and he was surrounded by men, so it makes sense.
It's-
that whole because didn't ABC News do like an interview or a couple interviews with like Osama in like during like the Russian invasion and all that? So whoever interviewed him, did that dude think that was really Obama?
I don't think Obama was on the radar yet.
But you're saying they're the same person. If they're the same person, they would have been the same person throughout their lives, right?
Yeah, so they like he is still Osama in his previous form.
And do the people
In
who
his
created this
previous
theory know
form.
that Kenya is in Africa and Saudi Arabia is in the Middle East? Do they know that?
So what? There's a thing called
They're like,
planes.
it's
Greg.
over there. It's in Africa for desert stuff.
Planes, boats,
So
buses, fucking feet. It's easy to travel.
what? Oh god, 2 feet and a heartbeat, dude. What you got on this one?
Oh, dude, you know me. I'm all in on conspiracy theories. 0%. 0%.
I love
Like,
it.
you can't just change a letter and then change a person like that.
Yeah, you can.
That's not how it works. All right.
People nowadays are doing it all the fucking time.
I don't agree with that either. So, staying consistent here. Alex Jones works for the federal government to make people stupid.
100%.
You think he's a government employee?
Yeah. Yes, I think he's a confidential informant for the government.
Not
There's no
an
better way to
informant.
hide your cover than to act like you got arrested and go through the fucking government, and all that. Now, I don't think the government expected him to take it as far as he did with Sandy Hook, but I could definitely see them, trying to influence stupid people. So there you go.
10%.
10%.
Oh, now
10%.
you go with a non-absolute number.
Oh, he's been going non-absolute numbers.
Because
I
this
mean,
one's weird.
You think so? All right. So I'm gonna go. Which one was this one? I'm reading ahead. This was which conspiracy did I just name? Oh, Alex Jones.
This was Alex Jones.
Yeah, no. Oh man, this was tough, man. As an actual employee of the government to make people stupid, I mean, that would be a pretty good psyop. But Sandy Hook did. Oh man, but he did talk about the frogs becoming gay. Oh, 50-50. All right. Ted Cruz is the
50-50.
Zodiac.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
going 50-50 with that one.
Yeah, it's a coin flip.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Ted Cruz is the Zodiac killer.
100%.
Quig with it.
Okay.
But now that I said that afterwards, it makes no sense.
No, it makes no sense.
But,
No sense.
But I mean, why not? I mean, anytime I get a chance to make fun of Ted Cruz, why not?
I mean, like he would have to be a time traveler in order for that to happen.
I mean,
Did the Zodiac killer have facial hair too? Like shitty ass facial hair?
No.
Yeah, he was like clean shaven, right? Richard Ramirez, right?
No, Zodiac killer was never caught.
Oh.
So
Duper just showed us a picture of Ted Cruz and the police sketch of the Zodiac killer.
Lee, what do you got on this one, buddy?
the picture convinced me. 100%.
Oh, welcome to my side, Lee.
Okay. I got 0%. The timeline, because you would also have to add in the fact that he would have to be a time traveler. And also, there's the little fact that the creator of this meme admitted that it was just a damn joke.
Yeah, don't care. He convinced me with just the picture.
But that can be influenced by anything, right? Like, the government and the media influence, like going back to Buzz Aldrin. So how can they say they didn't get to this guy too?
Okay, so here's okay.
Okay.
So this one's not the one I'm laughing at. The next one is, but this one is Hitler is still alive, and I'm gonna add to it. And he had escaped to Antarctica or Argentina and actually survived the war.
It was Argentina.
Well, there is theories of both.
But 0%.
0% of anything of just him being alive, or that he escaped.
Him being, dude, there's no way he'd be too old by now. He'd have died by now.
And so, do you think he possibly escaped though?
That is a possibility, yes.
Yeah,
Just because Americans weren't the ones who found him in his bunker as the Russians.
Well, I don't think we ever found his body.
No, they did. The Russians did. They burnt it.
Oh, okay.
They burnt him and Eva Braun. They cremated all their bodies.
They pulled the Osama.
Do you trust the Russians?
Oh, no. Osama was in the ocean, but
yes,
making the body disappear.
Osama.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, fact check me on that one, but I think it was the Russians who found him first. I could
why
be wrong
is
on
it?
that, though.
Why is it that when it comes to these high profile things, right?
Yeah,
The body's
these
always
mass
disposed of in a
murderers.
weird way.
And I think it was with Hitler. They ID'd him by dental records. I want to say, right? I
That's
want to
not
say that
hard.
that's what it was.
Dental records in the 40s. Yeah, those are accurate as fuck.
Dude, I think Hitler is not alive. 0% chance on that, right?
No, not alive.
But I do think that there was a possibility that he escaped. I mean, leaders are corrupt, man. They really are. And I could actually see him brokering a deal with, you know, other world leaders that let him escape even.
If
And
he
I think that
escaped, if he escaped, Osama is Obama.
Okay.
0% chance. All right,
Fucking
so the
ties,
next
right?
one. The next one is fun. All right. And this one made me laugh a bit because it's so stupid. The WWE isn't fake. Like they're actually real fighting.
Oh.
That's how those dudes actually fight, man.
I mean, if Ezra Miller, if the Flash really runs like that in the movie The Flash, then yeah, I guess the WWE can be real. But so here's the thing: are their storylines fake? Yes. Is their shit scripted? Yes. But dude, you can't tell me jumping off a fucking, the top rope doing a 20-foot fucking fall doesn't hurt in some way. You know?
Oh, it's gotta hurt.
Oh yeah,
You know?
there's some physicality.
Like and pain is real, right? So
and then I mean you gotta consider the fact that Brock Lesnar came over to the UFC and he became champion. Right?
yeah.
At least thinking about it. Or Greg was really pondering that
No,
statement.
I was because he was a champion UFC and WWE. So
yeah. So WWE is real
but
fighting.
WWE people who do the opposite, it doesn't end up well for them. Like CM Punk tried to leave WWE and go fight in UFC, and he fucking lost.
That's what Brock did. That's what Brock did.
No, Brock was in UFC first.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
I don't think he was, man. I think
I don't know. Fact check.
Ken Shamrock was maybe UFC and then WWE and then went back to the to UFC. Ken Shamrock.
I want to say, I don't know. We need a fact check.
But I think Brock Lesnar started off in the WWF and then went over.
So Brock Lesnar was a former WWE champion who would then go off to sign for the UFC in 2008, having his debut in the Octagon in February of that year against Frank Mir at UFC 81.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Yeah, you're thinking of Ken Shamrock.
Okay, I know there's been a couple of them, but anyway.
Yep.
So wait, no, the WWE's real.
I mean, fighting is real.
That. Yeah, yeah. No, the way they fight, the way they throw punches. No, that shit's fake.
That the fights in the WWE are not coordinated. They're not choreographed. That's actually just those dudes going in the ring.
Oh no, that's
and 0%. That's how they fight.
Yeah, that's 0%.
-5.
All right. People do not need water. They suffer from water addiction.
I'm really getting into the negative numbers all of a sudden.
Because I love me some water, bro. I love water. Like that's all I drink all day is water.
Me too.
But you're making me struggle to think if I'm addicted to water.
But then you have people who die from water toxicity too.
Yeah.
But how about this? Duper, you test it out and report back to us.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm addicted. So you can't just quit it cold turkey.
I mean, you can for about 3 to 4 days. Which is but I would say if you're really addicted to something, you're going to feel it after like 24 hours. Not like, you're going to have shakes and vomiting and all that stuff. If you quit water for 24 hours, I mean, you may get a headache, but you're not going to vomit and all that shit. You're not going to have the shakes.
Definitely will get a headache.
Yeah.
All right. So
0%.
So
0%. See, man, I critically thought about that one.
No, wait, you know what? I was getting into the negatives here because for that one, I was going to go -100.
Right. So I
but
feel
I
like
said 0.
This one, Lee, is directed directly to you. Okay. And I'm hoping that we get back into the realm of reality right now. Okay.
Is it the Holocaust was faked?
So your best friend is actually your future great grandson, and has time traveled from the future just to hang out with you.
Who is it?
My best friend.
Your best friend is actually your great grandson, and he came from the future just to hang out with you. That's pretty cool, dude, huh?
Interesting. That's making me wonder why Mikey disappeared so suddenly.
It's kind of sad. Why do you have to take it there, buddy?
Because that's where you took it for me.
Sorry. Yeah, I should have named somebody else on that one. Sorry.
Fucking asshole.
Man, I'm so sorry. All right, so
next. No one's even answering that. We're just skipping it.
What's the next one there, bud?
Well, now I'm all messed up, man.
Why?
I'm so there's a few of them.
Take warning.
There's a few of them that are kind of ridiculous.
These have all been ridiculous.
Right. So Canada and Australia, they're saying that both of those states or countries are not real. I don't know if that's any legitimacy.
How about speaking of Canada, because we read that article and it was actually true, wasn't it? With the radar.
Oh, the Gaydar one, yeah.
Yeah, no, if that was true, then we can't,
So here's one that seems pretty legitimate when you look at the photograph, okay? I don't know why Obama's getting it so bad today. That Obama is the Antichrist. Actually, the devil who dug his way up from hell to rule America. He has power. God can't do anything. And then here's the photograph to back it up.
I remember.
That is a horrible ass Photoshop job, dude.
Terrible.
Like, both of you can do better than that with your fucking eyes closed. Like literally.
I don't know. That's pretty solid.
I remember hearing this back when Obama was president. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah. I do remember this. Yeah.
But then they also said Trump was too. So
I think they say about everybody they don't like.
Yeah. The other half, that's the party that's not in, says that the other half is. Yeah. Shit, they're even saying Bush Jr. was fucking the Antichrist too.
Well, I mean,
but here's the thing:
he caused 9/11, bro. Come on.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah. So anyway, Obama 0%.
0, huh?
Yeah. Just because that's a horrible ass Photoshop job.
Yeah.
Man.
AI could have done way better than that.
This list is all about that, man.
All right, dude. So let's go with one more, man.
Oh man. Okay, so let me go somewhere else. This one was oh my goodness. Okay, so Trump was responsible for scores of bomb threats phoned into Jewish community centers all around the country.
What?
So wait, he was responsible, like meaning he called in the bomb threats?
Apparently, yes.
Or did he incite people to make threats?
See, no, it just says that he was responsible for scores of bomb threats. So I'm assuming that President Trump was his.
I'm sorry, like that's fucking.
Can you do the voice and then like
that's what I'm thinking just sitting there. You can't do it now.
Hello, this is Donald. I mean, no, not Donald. This is Dustin. And I mean by Dustin, your synagogue, I got a huge bomb. Huge bomb. It's so huge. It's going to detonate. It's going to take out the whole city. It's going to be 6.8 megaton bomb in your synagogue. You know, this is Donald Trump. Make sure you, no, this is Dustin. This is not Donald. No Donald. Evacuate the mosque immediately. Or synagogue immediately. I know. Why did I go mosque there? That's scary.
I don't know, but you forgot to do the whole like, trust me, I know.
Oh yeah.
Tell us that's gonna be huge.
It's huge. It's huge. Trust me, I know. Huge. I know. Ask anybody. Ask anybody.
Dude, like if you got that bomb threat, like you were just like, Donald, we know it's you, buddy. Like.
How do you know it's me? Trust me, I know.
Make the Jews great again. No, that's fucking horrible, dude. That's fucking. Why would you even bring that up?
What the fuck?
Oh, and wait. So wasn't he like supported by like the Jewish congregation or whatever. Like I don't know what, because normally like candidates will get supported by like one religious entity over another.
Yeah, and if he was supported by that, now you know how he accomplished that mission. Support me when I blow up your synagogue.
Oh
Trust me, I will. Ask anybody. Ask anybody.
So
but I know he was like pro-Israel leagues also supported him too. So I'm 0% that
0%.
was actually fucking real. Yeah.
100%, 0%.
Okay. I want to do one more because I felt like we
let's do one more.
We got Obama a little bit too much.
Yeah,
right?
dude. If there's anything that Dave Chappelle taught us in his stand-up comedy is that don't fuck with the Jews. So
we got to bring some balance here, right? So this one is a little bit more controversial, all right? Because people actually believe this one for a while, and they might still. We're gonna find out right now. Former President Trump is a Russian spy, asset, or informant for the Russians.
Oh,
wasn't that proven though? Not against him, but it was proven
disproven.
that was there you go.
Yeah. That he's secretly a secret agent for
the Russians.
Because it was proven that.
No. I just want to hear. I don't want any facts right now. I just want to hear Greg's opinion.
100%. I was just stalling to make you think that I was going to come up with a smart answer, and I got nothing.
Is that the main reason why you won't vote for him? Is because he's a Russian asset?
No, I'm not voting for him because he's a fucking idiot.
Well, which is fun, because there's also a conspiracy. Well, first off, let's finish this one.
Yeah.
So Trump is a Russian asset. Lee?
100%.
You were just telling me about how it was debunked.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it was actually the Hillary Foundation was funding it.
The Hillary Foundation and the Obama administration.
Yep.
So, dude, hold on. What was yours though? 100%.
That he's a Russian asset?
Yeah.
Oh, 0%.
Oh, come on, dude. We were gonna make this 300%.
I know. I don't think 0%. We've agreed on.
It was gonna be comedic, and you were like, "Nah, 0. It's fake.
0%.
Fake news.
Fucking
fake
Hillary.
News. Fucking Hillary. Fake news.
0%.
Don't fuck with Hillary either.
All right, this conspiracy.
Stop saying her name. Stop.
This conspiracy comes from CNN. Donald Trump is mentally ill.
Was that a conspiracy or a statement?
Yeah.
I mean, they're spreading this information. So yeah, is he mentally ill?
I mean, he's just as mentally ill as Biden is, right?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I would say that there's different kinds of mental illness.
Well, yeah, but but you're not debating what the mental illness is. You're just saying mentally ill.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean,
like you're not saying psychotic versus like ADHD here, right? You're just saying he has a mental illness, but dementia being one of them.
Yeah, I guess because obviously the article was meant to show that Trump was in cognitive decline, which is funny because then we get Biden right after.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You should comment on that CNN article and be like, "Well, he's not any more mentally ill than Biden is."
Oh, I'm sure that they get plenty of that. I don't know.
It'd be funny though.
I don't think Donald Trump is mentally ill.
Well, I actually think megalomania a mental illness.
So
he definitely has that.
So he definitely loves himself more than anybody on this planet. So if you want to factor things like that into it, then I would say yes. But just like on a typical mental illness level, I actually think he's pretty sharp. He's pretty
100%. Lee, what you got?
100%.
All right, Duber, 100%. Come on. I got a drum roll for you. Come on.
You ready for it?
Yes.
45%.
I knew he was going to go 50 or lower.
You got up to 245.
Well, you get it though, right? He was the 45th president.
Yeah. No, I understood why you did it.
I like it. I had to think
weirdo.
for that one.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this little extra episode we had. What are your thoughts on our conspiracy theories? I'll put a poll on this on the Spotify too. So, what conspiracy theories did you like? Give us comments. Go on our social medias, like, comment, subscribe to us on all your favorite podcast platforms. If you want to email us at info. at
Correct.
takewarning.network. Yes,
we
I.
literally have outros with all that information.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Not all that stuff.
Yes, we do.
You know. No, we don't.
I
We
know.
have outros that say like your mom, and then that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm telling them where they can specifically find us.
Pacifically.
You know?
Well, you don't spread conspiracies, buddy.
I'm
Yeah,
trying.
man.
I'm trying so hard.
All right.
Speaking of mental illness, if you or anyone you know, a loved one, is suffering through a mental crisis, make sure you contact a counselor. You can chat or text or call 988.
Thank you. All right. Thank you all. See you on the next episode. Bye. Congratulations on surviving another episode of the Take Warning podcast. Link up with fellow survivors on our social media platforms and send us an email at info@takewarning.network to send your survivor messages with the crew. Make sure you subscribe, rate, and comment on your podcast platform. This lets us know you care, and like your mom, sharing is caring.